All right, what up, everyone? We're back again with some more Pennies to Power. Where we play Pauper Commander. We're to show what you don't have to spend a lot of money to have a fun time with Commander itself. Like before, we're gonna get right into those games and let's get it on. All right, Derek, you may start us if Derek's here.
I see a shadow, but
Yeah,
I don't
he may have his headphones off. Oh, he disconnected. All right,
brand new sleeps. They always suck. And there the deck goes
and there
again.
they go. Derek, if you have to restart your PC, that's fine. And you can always switch to spell table audio if need be.
Can you hear me okay now?
Yep, you're just doubled right now for audio, but we can hear you.
Wonderful. Spell table again. Okay, great.
All right, sweet.
Yeah, perfect. All right, let me start over then. My name's Derek. Once again, I'm a member of the Pauper Commander Rules Committee, and just somebody that likes to, play some Pauper Commander with folks out there in the greater world of the, internet as we know it today. So I'm, very happy to be here. Pauper Commander's had a banger year so far, and I'm just looking to keep that rolling a little bit, So this game, I've got Trelessara Moondancer, a 2-mana 2/2. In Selesnya colors, whenever I gain life, she gets a 1/1 counter, and I scry 1. So this is a deck that's kind of built around just generating lots of singular instances of gaining life to maximize those triggers, and hope that I can scry my way into some good stuff here. So that said, I'm going to draw my card, and we'll get going. Play Plains, tap it, and cast a Soul's Attendant. So 1-mana 1/1. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, I may gain a life. I'll pass turn.
Begun.
I will draw for turn. I'm EB Shiny. I stream on Twitch. I'm on Twitter a lot. Not on the Instagrams as much, but my link tree is going to be in the chat. If you want to check us out, we play Pauper every Monday and play Casual EDH every Thursday. And the last Thursday of every month, we play some Oathbreaker. This is actually a sneak peek to next week's deck for Pauper. We're going to be playing 2-drops only. So every card in this deck is either a 2-drop or less. And I am playing Juri, the Master of Revenue. So by sacrifice permanent, I get to put a 1/1 counting on Juri. And then when Juri dies, it deals damage equal to its power. So this is going to be a lot of sacrificing and juicing him up. We will play a swamp for turn and pass.
My name's Tyler. I run a podcast called Commander Paradise. We drop episodes every other Tuesday. We just dropped one this past Tuesday, so we got one coming out in 2 weeks. And yeah, wherever you listen to podcasts, you can find us called Commander Paradise. And I'm playing Battery Bearer. It's a 4-mana 3/4 Simic commander. It says creatures you control have tap, add colorless. This mana can't be spent to cast a non-artifact spell. So it turns all my creatures into power stones. And then whenever I cast an artifact spell with mana value 6 or greater, I draw a card. So get a bunch of mana, make a bunch of big things, and then for my turn, I will draw and I will play a forest and I'll tap it for Llanowar Elves.
Untap, draw. I gotta play down a Lorehold Campus. I am playing Koll the Forgemaster, where I'm trying to get consistency of equipping like low costing things to kobolds and creating consistency, because when a creature is equipped and it were to die, as long as it were equipped, it goes back to my hand. So basically I want to get Thermopod, sacrificing the kobold over and over again with effects similar to Witty Roastmaster or Impact Tremors. So Lorehold Campus and pass turn.
Draw for turn. The forest, cast my commander, Trelessara Moondancer. Enter the battlefield, I have a trigger for Soul's Attendant to draw a gain life, which will trigger Trelessara. So she's going to get a 1/1 counter with this thing here, and then I'm going to scry. And I'm going to put that on the bottom. And then we'll pass turn.
I will play a mountain for turn, and then I will tap 2, and I will bring out the Firebrand Archer. Whenever I cast a non-creature spell, it deals 1 damage to each, and I will pass turn.
Oh, and then when he enters, I get a trigger to gain a life, which I will, and then I'll scry 1 from Trelessara.
Yep. And then I will play an island, and then I'll do 3 for Llanowar Visionary.
Trigger, gain a life, get a counter, scry 1.
And I also trigger, I draw a card. And then I pass.
Right, untap, draw. Do Command Tower. I'll just cast Koll. Pass turn. And you gain a life and scry.
I sure do. I'm going to leave it on top. I'll draw that card. Play a forest, go to combat, and we'll attack Eshine for 6.
I'll gladly take the 6.
Right, the 6 commander.
I will untap and draw.
35.
I will play a swamp for turn.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna pay 2 and play Trespasser's Curse. Enchanted player, whenever a creature enters the battlefield, enchanted player controls, that player loses a life, and I gain a life. I'm gonna put the Trespasser's Curse on your commander, Derek.
Would enchant me as the player.
Yes, chat player.
And then I will tap a. So playing that enchantment triggers Firebrain Archer, so everybody loses a life. And then I'm gonna tap 1 and play Divine Glee. Enchanted creature is +2/+1, and has, if I pay a red, it gains trample to the end of turn. That's gonna go on the Firebrain Archer, and then that will trigger again for everybody lose a life. So she'll be a 4/2, and then. I don't want to do this. Chris, how big is your creature over there?
2/2.
I will just pass the turn.
On your end step, I'm going to cast Weather the Storm. So storm count is 2 plus this, so I've got 3 instances of Weather the Storm on the stack. So I'm going to gain 3 life 3 times, which will trigger Trelessara 3 times. So I'll gain 3 life for the first one, scry 1. I've got 1 on top, and I'll gain 3 more life, right to the top, gain 3 more life, scry to the top.
Trelessara doing her thing.
Absolutely.
I'll play an island, and then I'll do.
Gonna bear some batteries.
Yeah, I want to make a battery bear or Casper
Right on.
Commander battery bear, and then
All right, untap and draw.
I gain a life when you do that.
Naya Panorama. Tap 2 for a Signet, and just so I don't die, tap 2 for an Aki Ember Keeper. Whenever a modified creature, I can. Whenever a non-token modified creature dies, I make a 1/1 Spirit. You gain life. Trigger that. I'm just gonna pass the turn after that point.
1 tap and draw. Let's see, go up to. I'll go to combat. We'll attack you, Shine, for 11.
You gotta block,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to block.
otherwise you're dead to Commander.
Alrighty. I will untap and draw. I'll play a mountain for turn. And then it's gonna have to happen. I'm gonna tap 4. 2 of it's for the Dusk Hunter Bat, Bloodthirst 1, and Flying 1/1. And then I'm gonna play a Tattered Mummy. When it dies, each opponent loses 2 life. It is a 1. And I will pass the turn after that.
I want to gain 2 life. Do some scries.
on
On the bottom.
I want to do for third pass Savant.
Okay. Gain a life scry.
And then I'll do 2 from Mycosith Wellspring. Go get a basic, put it in my hand. I'm gonna get a forest. Oh my god, I had 6 forests on top of my library. Let's shuffle that up.
Well
oh
worth
my
the shuffle.
goodness, that's insane. I'll play that forest as my life return. And then I'll do 2 for Arm Guard Familiar.
I'll gain a life and scry.
Ooh.
We're all just digging for our
That's on the
pacifism.
bottom.
Alright, draw. Do 3 for a letter of acceptance. I'm gonna pass the turn after that. Oh, Tabletop Magic Commander just raided with 6. Thank you very, very much for the raid. What up, people? We are playing Pauper Commander right now. You are watching us die to Trelessara.
I'll play 1 for a Jotty Offshoot, so it's a 0/3 defender. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, I gain a life. I'll trigger Soul's Attendant, so I will gain a life and then lose a life for Trespasser's Curse. So I'll net 0, and then you shine, you get to gain 1. But I also have a trigger to scry. It's on the bottom. All right. And we'll go to combat, and we'll go Chris for 16.
I will jump with the Aki Ember Keeper, so I don't lose my Koll.
Game. Sir. All right, and then I'm done.
Alrighty. I will untap, upkeep, and draw. Alrighty. I'm gonna play a mountain for turn.
Just waiting on you, Ty, to have it on summon, you know? I'm digging for my pacifism right now, so.
We'll see.
Alright, I'm gonna tap 2 and bring out Juri.
Not looking great.
And then I am going to.
I have a trigger. We'll gain a life and do that on top.
Turn 1 sister into a Trelessara is like the most beautiful.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm gonna pay 2 and play Dragon Fondler.
Not Fondler.
Yeah, Dragon Fondler.
Yeah, Fonder. I get to create 2/2 goblins tokens.
Hopefully that clips the right way.
Yep. We'll put that on TikTok.
Yeah.
Put it in your Twitter bio, man. Yeah,
Yep.
Dragon Fondler.
And 2/2 goblins.
So you got plenty of blockers now, at least, so you have some control over yourself dying.
I get 2 token. I get 2 triggers, so I'll gain 2 more life.
Technically,
Yes.
Yeah, creature center. Yeah, I've already gained 1 for the jury. Yeah.
and then I'm gonna go to combat. And
There's 2 more. So
Chris, I'm gonna swing at you for 1 in the air.
I'll take the 1. Go to 27. You sure you don't want to ping Derek for 1 life?
I accept your proposal.
It may be beneficial, you know.
Yeah, I'll change that and I'll hit Derek.
Oh no! Don't do that.
52.
I thought he had a flyer. I thought the wall had reach.
No, it's just a
A
defender.
defender.
Yeah.
It's 0-3.
Yeah.
So notably with Bloodthirst, you don't get the counters after it's already in the battlefield.
Yeah. It has to be.
It's when you cast
ETB.
it.
Okay. And I will pass turn.
Cool. I'll play Takasi's Dig Site as my land for turn.
I need to get more of those.
And then I'll do 3 for Unstable Obelisk.
Good oak.
Ooh.
And that's all I got at pass turn.
Untap and draw. I'm gonna float to colorless. I'm gonna play Boros Garrison, and for 5, do a Thermopod.
That card's awesome.
That amazes me that is common every time. I figured at least be uncommon. I'm gonna pass the turn after that.
Trigger.
You do the trigger and you scry.
Yep.
I love that it's
Yeah.
a snow slug. It's so weird.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast a Dusk Shell Crawler.
Okay.
Trigger. What's on the bottom? Enters. If it's a counter on target creature, it's going to counter on itself. And we're going to attack Chris. 21.
Yeah, I can block 5. That's still exactly 16. So I am dead.
And then I'll pass turn.
Alrighty. I will untap and draw.
This is why I'm converting my Koll to TPI.
I'm gonna pay 2 and I'm gonna play Child of the Night, lifelink 2/1.
Your counter scry.
And then I will just hold up and pass the turn.
Your instant. I'm gonna tap all my creatures for me and my lands. And back my Unstable Obelisk to blow up your commander, Derek.
Minty.
And then I'll go to my turn. Oops, I did not do that right. There you go. Okay. And I'll do 3, 4, 5, 6. For Chardalin Dragon. Something.
Again, life. Yep. This is a 4/4 flyer.
Yep, 4/4 flyer, and I draw a card. Because I'm my commander.
Yep.
And then I'll do 3. For Archaeomender. ETB, I return target artifact from my graveyard to my hand. I'll get my obelisk back. And pass turn.
Right. On tap. We'll draw. We're gonna do this. We're gonna pay 3 and cast Priest of Ancient Lore. So Trigger Soul's Ascendant and Trespasser's Curse, they negate each other. And then when this enters, I'll gain a life and draw a card. So I'll go up to 55 and draw. Play a Forest for turn. Trigger Ajati Offshoot and gain life. And pass turn.
Ready. I will untap and draw. I'm going to play a Wayfarer's Sprawl. And then I'm going to tap 2 and sack it. That will put a 1/1 counter on Juri. And then I will find a basic land, put it untapped, and pass turn.
Cool. I'll do an island. And I'll do 3 for Unstable Obelisk. And then 2, 3, 4. And then I'll do 2 for Steelfin Whale. It's a 3/4. Oh, it's not a whale. It just has affinity. Or it's not an artifact.
It just has affinity.
It is a whale.
Yeah, it's a whale.
And then I'll do 3 for Dahlem Tome. And
We'll draw a card. Oh boy. 1 for a Lunarch Veteran. So it's a 1/1 whenever another creature enters battlefield under my control. I draw a card, so I'll gain a life and lose a life from Soul's Attendant and Trespasser's Curse. Then just cast Broken Wings and destroy the Unstable Obelisk. And pass.
do I don't have any. Actually, I will tap it for a colorless, and then I will tap my Llanowar Elf and my John Tome to draw a card, then discard a card. And I will discard I am Malkatar.
Okay.
This weird thing.
Alrighty, I will untap and draw. I will tap 2 and play Palladium of Patterns. ETBs, I gain 3 life. If I pay 5 and sacrifice it, I get to draw a card. And then I will pay 2 mountains and put Goblin War Paint on the Dusk Hunter Bat, giving it +2/+2 in haste, which haste doesn't matter, but it gets +2/+2. And then I will swing at you, Derek, for 3 in the air. Then I will pass the turn after that.
I will move to combat. And I'll swing my 4/4 there at Derek as well. And then I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4
Mhm.
into my third pass savant and draw 2 cards. I'll do a blue for hard evidence and make a crab and a glue. Then I don't know if I played land for turn. I don't think I did.
Oh, when the token enters, I'll gain a life.
How did I cast this? Oh yeah, I drew that. Okay, so yeah, I'll play my island as my land for turn, and then I can untap my Steelfin Whale because a clue entered, and I think that's all I got. I'll pass.
Tap and draw. I'm gonna pay. Yeah, I'm gonna pay 4 and recast my commander. A couple triggers. 2 Soul Sister triggers here. I lose 1 life, and you gain a life, Eric, for the creature entering, and I'll gain 1 life for Soul's Attendant and scry 1. Put a counter. I'll put this on the bottom. Gain a life for Lunark Veteran. Scry 1. I'll leave that one on top. I'll play Plains. Trigger Jotty Offshoot. Gain a life. We'll scry. Keep that one on top. And then I will.
Alrighty, I will untap and draw. I am going to tap 5 and sacrifice the patterns,
Draw.
which will trigger Yuri and draw. Okay. All right. Derek, I'm
Yep.
swinging at you for 3 in the air,
3. 1, 2, 3.
and then I will pass turn.
We're almost there. We got this.
I'm trying.
Nice. Yeah, we're getting close.
Trying.
I'm gonna do 2 and then sack my clue to draw a card, and then I'll do another 2 and discard an island. Or I guess I draw a card first. Draw because of
Yeah,
Jalen
draw the
Tome,
discard.
and then I discard. I'll discard this island, and then
Okay.
I'll play. I'll tap my whale. And then 2 for honored heirloom.
Mhm.
I'll untap my whale.
Under Heirloom is 3, no?
Mhm.
Thought you tapped 2. Okay.
No, you tapped the whale for it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I guess I thought
Yeah.
I heard him say tap 2 for Honored Heirloom. Okay, that's fine. Never mind.
2 lands and my whale. Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then I'll move to combat. I'll swing 4 at Derek in
And
the
we'll
air.
take all of it. 1, 2, 3.
And that's all I have right now. I'll pass turn.
How many cards do you have in hand, Ty?
I have 3.
3. All right, we'll untap. We'll draw this card. I'm going to cast Armadillo Cloak, targeting Trelessara.
Nice.
That's not good.
Nope.
So +2/+2, trample whenever it deals damage to gain that much life. It's a damage trigger, not lifelink, importantly.
Yeah.
So she's 2, 4, 5, 6,
What up,
7,
Alex?
7. Eric, I'll attack you for 7. It has trample.
Trample and Lifey. Pseudo Lifey.
All right. I will go 2, 5. Keep that. So I'll block 4 of it.
Okay, so you take 3.
Yep.
All right,
Shit,
then I'll
and-
gain 7.
That's 9 commander, then I believe.
Yep.
Yes, it should be.
And then because I use the Tattered Mummy to block, you both are going to lose 2 life.
Yep. I also have a trigger. She gets a counter because I gain life from the triggered ability on the Armadillo Cloak, and I'll scry.
Yeah.
I'll leave that on top. All right, I'll pass.
Alrighty. I will untap and draw.
Oh no, the tower's crumbling. Your deck is falling over.
Yeah. Brand new sleeves,
Oh, I'm very familiar.
and they're dragon shield, so they're always slippery.
Right.
I'm going to pay 2 and do the Altar's Reap. In addition to casting it, I have to sacrifice a creature. So I'm going to sacrifice it, the Goblin, and I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Yep. And Juri gets a counter.
Yep, agree with me. Don't slide. Alrighty. I will. Let's see. I'm going to pay a mountain and play Vander's. When it ETBs, it deals 1 damage to each opponent, and I create a blood token
Right.
for each damage. So I'm gonna have 2 blood tokens.
It's I think it's just 1 blood token.
It deals 1 damage to each opponent.
Graphic here.
Create-
Yeah, it's
create
like-
a blood token.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then when it enters, I have a Soul's Attendant trigger, so we'll gain a life, and we'll scry, and I'll leave it on top. She gets a counter.
I'm not gonna draw it out, but I'm gonna sacrifice the blood token.
No,
I'm gonna
it's
pay
just a
1 to
token.
sack
It
it.
can't exist anywhere
Draw a
outside
card.
on because you cast it for its
Yeah, draw
adventure.
discard, and yeah, you get a Jury
That's right.
trigger 2.
Yep.
Then it exiles because it goes
Wonderful.
on an adventure.
What do I want to discard? I'm going to discard a Mannered Skeleton haste. Pay 2 to regenerate it, and it's a 1/1.
Yeah.
And then let's. I will go to combat. Derek, I'm going to swing at you. 3 in the air,
I accept all of it. 1, 2, 3.
and I will pass the turn after that.
At your instep, I have 15 mana. I'm going to dump 14 of it into my third pass savant and draw 4. Or nothing. Move to combat. Then I'll do 1, 1, 2, dig site. For Prophet of the Peak, it's a 5/5 ETB scry 2. It's also costs 6, so I can draw a card. I will untap. And then
I have trigger, gain a life, and scry, and leave it on top.
put that on the bottom. I will put that on land for turn. I'll do a forest. I do 2 and tap my tome to draw.
Mhm.
And I'll discard a forest. 2, 3, 4. So I'll do 2. I'll do 3 for a sky scanner and draw a card. It is a creature.
Trigger, I'll gain a life, get a counter.
And I'll pass turn.
All right, on tap. I'm gonna pay 2 and cast a Syndic of Tithe. That's a creature. It's a 2/2 with Extort. So enters. I have 2 triggers here. So I'm gonna gain a net of 1. Eric, you gain a life from the Trespasser's Curse. I'm gonna net 1. Just get 2 counters. We're gonna have 2 scry triggers on the bottom, and that on the bottom. All right, and then I'm gonna attack you with Trelessara for 13.
13 at me. I will block with my commander and my crab. And then
Yep, good.
I will tap on an heirloom for a green. And cast Tamo's Safekeeping on my commander to give it indestructible until end of turn. And then I gain 2 life.
Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna. Oh, doesn't really make a difference. See, so that would be 7, and I've got 13 here. Do this. I'm gonna cast Finds the Vastwood, targeting your commander. Cannot be the target of spells or abilities my opponents control this turn.
Okay. In response, I'll tap. I have enough mana to dump 7 into my third pass spot and just draw 2 cards.
So take 6 commander. I'm gonna gain 13 life.
A lot of hand right now.
Then I have a trigger from Trelessara after combat, after damage is dealt here. So I'll get counter and scry. Yeah, I'll leave that on top. That sounds fine.
Alrighty. I will untap and draw. I'm gonna tap a mountain. I'm gonna play Blazing Valley. Blazing Valley deals 1 damage to each creature your opponents control.
That is fine.
Not my sky scanner.
I'm okay with that. I'm going to lose these guys and the priest.
Oh, I lost my credit.
Just these guys remaining.
And then, how big's your guy next to your commander?
1/4.
1/4. I will hold up on that. I will play a swamp and play a regenerated mat.
Yep.
ETB's tapped. If I sacrifice that, I can search for a basic land, reveal it, put it in my hand, and then shuffle my library. And then I will pay 2 to bestow the next born raw liquor. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1. So I'm going to put that on the bat. So it'll be a 4/4 now. And then I will pass the turn.
Okay. I'll do an island as my land for turn. I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to swing in the air and 5 on the ground at you, Derek, making progress.
Y'all tick just enough. Eventually, that 50 life will come down.
Yeah, but that one commander, man,
Yeah.
one swing, both dead.
So I have 10 mana. A tome, I'll draw a card and discard a card. I'll discard this single pool bridge and pass turn.
1 tap. Go to combat. I'll attack you for 14.
Okay. I'm going to flash in a goblin firebomb. Then I'll do blocks. I'll block with my fin. Oh, sorry. To pay for that, if that's cool, I'm gonna do my whale, and then I can untap my whale when it enters.
You don't? Did you recast your commander?
Oh, yeah, no, correct. Yeah, I don't have a commander out, so never mind. I won't do that. Then I will. Yeah, I'll pay how I paid, and then I'll block with my whale and my. Okay. So I took 6 damage. I'm taking 16.
This is 14.
It's 14. Okay.
Yeah.
And then commander damage is 16.
Yep. So you need to only take 8, less than 8 damage. Or no, you took 6, so 12 damage, or 10 damage. Sorry. You need to block 5.
Okay. Then I'm gonna block with my whale, and my Archaeomender. And then I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I'll do that. 7, and stack my Goblin Firebomb to blow up your armadillo cloak.
Okay. So she's 12 now. So you take how much?
Um,
So now she's 12 power, and you block with 6.
I blocked 7. I have 7.
Oh, 7. Oh, it's a 2/3. I thought it was okay. Yeah. So you take 5.
My creatures die.
Pay 3 for a Helios Pilgrim. Search my library for an aura. Put it in my hand. Just gets Shield of the Oversoul. So it's 3 mana enchantment
Ooh, there
aura.
it is.
As long as creatures green, it gets indestructible. If it's white, it gains flying.
One of the best enchantments.
Got that in my hand, and then we'll pass the turn.
You lose a life and I gain a life.
You're absolutely correct.
Okay. I will untap, upkeep, and draw. I'm gonna stack the map. Jerry's gonna get a counter. Look for a basic. Would you look at that? Reveal it. Swamp. I'm actually gonna play it because I didn't play a land for turn. Shuffle real quick.
Can you do anything about the Dust Shell Crawler?
That's the biggest thing you gotta focus on right now.
How big is it right now?
Dust Shell Crawler is a 1/4.
A 1/4. Now I can't do anything at this time. So I'm gonna go to combat, and I'm gonna skip combat. I'm just gonna go pass turn.
Okay. I'll play an island. We'll do for stern lesson. Draw 2, discard a card, and make a power stone.
Apt Power Stone.
Yes. And I'll discard. Then I'll do 2. I'll do my tome. And I'll discard a Wayfarer's Bubble. Then I'll do a green for Combat Courier. And I'll do 2. Sack it and draw a card. We aren't getting anything. At this point, I kind of have like 1. I'll do 2. 1 to play a Maze Skull Bomb, and then 1 to sacrifice it.
Sure.
And then draw a card. Yeah, we didn't get there. Move to combat. I'll swing a 5/5 at.
I'll take 5. No reason not to. Tap and draw. I'll play a Tree of Tails as my life for turn. Trigger, gain a life. I guess I can leave. We can put it on the bottom. I don't care. Bottom it goes. I'm gonna pay 3 for Shield of the Oversoul targeting Trelessara. I will choose to extort off of that. So y'all are gonna lose a life. I'm gonna gain 2 life. I'm gonna scry again. We'll keep that one on top. Then I'll go to combat and we'll attack tie for
And I die.
14, 16.
Yep. Dead zones.
Then we'll pass turn.
Format not having board wipes is kind of annoying. It's like, what do you do in this situation? It's like you can't really do anything unless you're in black.
No, I mean it takes a lot of targeted removal. Like if you targeted Trelessara with the bomb, it would have been better, I think, than targeting the Armadillo Cloak.
I thought you had mana open, so it's like
I did.
you could totally have something to protect the creature more likely than the Armadillo Cloak. So I got the Armadillo Cloak because I thought I could prevent the life, you gaining more life.
Sure. I
the
guess
idea.
like when it comes to interaction, like with white, like half the protection spells are protection and half of them are indestructible. So like even if I do have protection, it has to be like that specific type of protection because I can't get protection from artifacts except with like Apostle's Blessing. So I think it's a good gamble to go for. I mean, I don't think there's anything technically wrong with what you did, but I'm a bit of I like to roll the dice. I probably would have gone for the commander myself. Go ahead, Eric.
All right,
Sorry.
I'm gonna play a swamp for turn, and I guess I will pay 1 and do Pillar of Flame, dealing 2 damage to your what do you got over there? I'll do your syndicate, 2/2.
Right. He is exiled.
Exile. And then I will pay 2 and play a sub-style. I can choose one or both. I'm going to choose both. I'm going to put a -1 counter on your commander until the end of turn. And then I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on Juri. And I will pass turn and go to my death.
I'll send you to your grave. I'll go to combat. Attack.
Boom.
So I can technically block 7.
Technically. Well, she flies.
You
So
can only block with the flyer.
just the bat.
Only block with 4.
Yeah. So you take
Several.
2, 4, 16. So you take 12.
I'm dead.
Dun dun da da.
Yeah, it was a bummer that all the like ways to interact with my commander were just like artifacts because I did have 2 like protection spells in my hand that I can't protect from artifacts.
Oh, no.
Which was unfortunate, but it is what it is.
All right. Well, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, good games.
Absolutely,
GG.
very,
Good
very
games.
good games. All right, so we're gonna do around the table again. Say who y'all's are, if you have any special spots to find y'all's, and then we'll wrap it up. All right, Derek, you can go first.
Yeah, so my name is Derek once again. I just am really active on Twitter at Derek Dear Reader, all one word. So that's Derek DEREK, DEARREADER. You can find me there. I tweet a lot about Commander and Pauper Commander. I'm a member of the Pauper Commander Rules Committee, which explains that. So if you hate any of the ways that we're trying to manage the format, let me know. And yeah, I had a great time. I mean, thank you all for having me on. I definitely want to come back and try some more brews with y'all. It was a great time.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm EB Shine. I'm EB Shine on every social media platform. My link tree is in the chat. I play Pauper every Monday night. 95% of the time, Chris is there with me, and we brew up some decks and play. Tomorrow on my stream, we are going to be playing some Oathbreaker for the first time. So it's interesting. We made a bunch of decks, and we're going to play a couple games and see how that goes. Other than that,
And I'll be doing Pauper Oathbreaker as well.
oh yeah, totally forgot you were.
Yeah,
I have to.
Pauper Oathbreaker.
I sell headbands, t-shirts, merchandise. I sell my merchandise. I sell Chris' merchandise. If you click the link tree, it's slydepb, SYLDEPB.com. I'm doing a little bit of Twitch merchandise for my friends that are on Twitch, making play mats, hats, t-shirts, headbands like I'm currently wearing on my head. They're handmade in-house. So if you want something, hit me up.
All right, and you, Ty?
Yeah, I have a podcast called Commander Paradise. We post episodes every other Tuesday. Just dropped one yesterday, so we got another one coming out in 2 weeks. Wherever you listen to podcasts, we are probably there. And then we're on Twitter at Command Paradise on Twitter. And I just kind of post random magic thoughts and things. Sometimes Marvel Snap stuff if you're into that. But
I saw your Marvel Snap post last week.
yeah, I pulled a Galactus, which was sick because that's like a super hard card to get. So that was exciting.
Yeah, I'm actually going to listen to your podcast tomorrow. I am actually stuck on a book right now on Audible, and I am almost done with it, and I can't stop listening to it. So
Nice.
Nice.
Right. And my name is Chris, One More Game MTG. All the links are at omgmtg.com, where you can connect to the Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, where I post tons of things. And I have about 400 decks on Moxfield right now. I basically try to build as many decks as possible for all those who are into new formats, for example, as Pauper, so that way people have a deck that's already pre-built that's to their own liking, so they can get into the format a lot easier. I am working on a specific the hell they call it, the box pods of just like 10 different decks, maybe upwards to 20 different decks that I'm going to bring to events similar to what Dallas did down in Philly, where he basically just brought a bunch of just Pauper decks so people can learn how to play and get really into the format itself. So I keep working on that. But overall, thank you everyone very, very much for joining in. Always appreciate the overall showcasing of Pauper itself. It's tons of fun. All right. And on that note, everyone,
peace.
Bye, everybody.